Welcome. Come on in. It's Thursday and it's happy hour. Home happy hour to be exact. So grab a drink and let's get started. Hi everybody. It's Claire Paris with Paris Group Realty, LLC in Portland, Oregon. And today we're talking, where do I find my new homes? Where can I find new listings? So this seems like it'd be a really easy thing to explain, but it's actually kind of complicated. So our board of our multiple listing service, we are actually fined if we don't put information in there accurately and within a very short window of time. So where all of those things like Zillow, Redfin, all of those things are getting that information from our board website. Why is that important? Because sometimes either Zillow will pull from it or Redfin will pull from it, but sometimes it depends on how quickly those websites refresh their page, how quickly you're gonna see the listing on your side. So if I put my listing into RMLS, you might see it on Zillow an hour later, or Redfin might take 2 hours. So that's why there's sometimes a disparity between when it shows up where. But it all should be pulling from RMLS. That's our regional multiple listing service. Additionally, any realtors websites are doing the same thing. They have a sort of a plugin that pulls the information from RMLS and puts it into their website. So again, it depends on how quickly the servers update on that specific website, how quickly you're gonna see it. So everywhere that you see a listing should be the same. Next question, of course, is why are they not? Because sometimes they're not. So Zillow sometimes will pull data from its own website that they had about that listing in the past. So if it has conflict, it's going to default to its own internal server. So sometimes you're going to get weird stuff, like I've seen wrong amount of bathrooms, wrong amount of bedrooms, incorrect square footage. So really in that instance, you're gonna wanna reach out to your agent and find out what the actual deal is, because they can pull up the tax record and see what the real square footage is. So I always say if there's a disparity, you wanna call your agent. They'll be able to figure it out. But the last source that we haven't talked about, and you should check out our other video about the Portland Metro Association of Realtors Masters Circle. We're gonna touch base on that right now. So there is a whole section of agents who are constantly trading listings. So I might have a listing that I know is coming up and I say, hey, other agent, I have this listing that I think your buyer might be interested in. You should check this out. So there's a whole listserv of agents that do a lot of business in town, and we're constantly letting each other know about these listings. Last thing that you should also know is sometimes people come to me and say, hey, Zillow has all these properties that are listed as foreclosures. Can I buy those? No, you cannot. And there's a much more in-depth explanation of another video that we have on here, so go check that one out too. But in essence, foreclosures you can't buy right now. It's just in the process of being foreclosed on, and that's why they have to list it that way. So at the end of the day, what I would suggest to you, my best advice is pick one website. I don't really care which website it is. Pick one and stick with it. Don't drive yourself mad going to all the different websites trying to cross-reference stuff, because you'll see all the same things. It might just be a little bit of a time delay. So you're gonna have all the same information except for Craigslist. Craigslist does not pull. It does not syndicate from RMLS. So that's just random people putting stuff on there. Use at your own risk. But to sum up, all you need to do is grab your glass of wine, sit down, pick whatever website you're gonna look at it on Thursday, and you'll have all the houses that you could possibly ever imagine. As always, it's lovely to see you. You have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next week on Home Happy Hour. Take care.